a honest soldier.
Bernardo has my place. You give me night.
Bernardo, saying what? Is Horatio?
A piece of him.
Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus. I have seen nothing.
Horatio says just what our past. Will not let me leave Jekyll. Watching this dreaded sight twice in months. Therefore I have entreated you to watch the minutes of this week. Again, this apparition comes. You may improve our eyes and speak to us.
Sit down a while, and let us once again assail your ears. So fortified against our story, what we have two nights. Last night of all, when yon same star, west last night of all, made its transference to that part of heaven, where now it burns, Marcellus and myself, bell that evening.
Break it off. Look where it comes again.
Now, scholar, speak to it, Horatio.
Not like the king. Mark it, Horatio. Not like the king he spoke to.
Question.
What
You have, my
art thou
lord,
that you
wrought for me
strove
my
to
slow
have
lead
night
by labor's
together
petition.
to
I do beseech your forgiveness.
God's majesty. By heaven, I charge thee, speak.
How now, Horatio? You tremble and look pale. Is not this something more than fantasy? What sets you on?
Oh my God, I might not disbelieve without the sense of worship. I saw to myself. In what particular thought to work I know not. In the gross scope of my
Ages I do not see. Nor she
most high and distinct. Air
teams as man be.
graves to tenderness and sheet to the dead. I'll cross it though it blast me. Stay, illusion. If thou hast any sound or use of voice, speak to me. Stay, illusion. To be done. If thou hast any sound or use of voice, speak to me. You do it wrong. Being so majestical to offer it the show of violence, for it is as the air. And our vain glows vicious.
It was about when the cotton grew.
And then it started like a guilty thing. Of yon high eastward hill. Break we our watch up, and by my advice let us impart what we have seen tonight to young Hamlet. For upon my life, this spirit dumb to us will speak to him.
This spirit dumb to us will speak to him.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter. God, how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on it. Ah, fie, 'tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. Things rank and gross in nature possess it merely. That it should come to this, but 2 months dead. Nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother that he might not beteem the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth must I remember? Why, she would hang on him as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on. And yet, within a month, let me not think on it, frailty, thy name is woman. A little month or ere those shoes were old with which she followed my poor father's body. Like Niobe, all tears. Why, she, even she, God, a beast at once discourse of reason, would have mourned longer, married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month, ere yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left the flushing in her galled eyes, she married. O most wicked speed, to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good. But break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
Hail to your lordship.
I am glad to see you well. Horatio, or do I forget myself?
The same, my lord, and your poor servant ever.
Sir, my good friend, I'll change that name with you. And what make you from Wittenberg? Marcellus. I'm glad to see you. Good even, sir. But what in faith make you from Wittenberg?
A truant disposition, my lord.
I would not hear your enemy say so. I know you are no truant. But what is your affair in Elsinore? We'll teach you to drink deep ere you depart.
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I pray thee, do not mock me. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, it followed hard upon.
Thrift, Horatio. The funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. Would I had met my dearest foe in heaven, or ever I had seen that day, Horatio. My father. Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
I saw him once. He was a goodly king.
He was a man, take him for all in all. I shall not look upon his like again.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw? Who?
My lord, the king, your father. 2 nights together had these gentlemen, Marcellus and Bernardo, in their watch, in the dead, vast, and middle of the night, been thus encountered. A figure like your father appears before them. This to me in dreadful secrecy impart they did, and I with them on the 3rd night kept the watch. Whereas they delivered, each word made true and good, the apparition comes. My lord, I knew your father. These hands are not more like.
Did you not speak to it?
My lord, I did, but answer made it none. Yet once methought it lifted up its head and did address itself to motion, like as it would to speak. But even then the morning cock crew loud, and at the sound it shrunk in haste away, and vanished from our sight.
'Tis very strange. Looked he frowningly?
A countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
Pale or red?
Nay, very pale.
His beard was grizzled, no?
It was as I have seen it all his life, a sable silvered.
And fixed his eyes upon you.
Most constantly.
Oh, I would that I had been there.
It would have much amazed you.
Very like, very like. I will watch tonight. Perchance 'twill walk again. If it assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it, though hell itself should gape and bid me hold my peace. My father's spirit in arms. All is not well. I doubt some foul play. Ah, would the night were come. Till then, sit still, my soul. Foul deeds will rise, though all the earth o'erwhelm them to men's eyes.